Hello and welcome. We are here to talk about support. Wow, wow, wow. This is a game changer, especially when you are a woman who is continuing to live a life of excellence in every area of your life and you are continuing to up level. This is something where you will need to do constant inventory. As you continue to grow and become more successful professionally and personally, and you are choosing that stellar lifestyle where you are committed to being a better version of yourself each and every day, no matter what challenges come your way, no matter what's going on, no matter who is in your periphery that isn't measuring up to your expectations, that you would choose to speak up for yourself and have a conscious conversation with whomever it is that you need to communicate with. In all of the years that I've studied women and behavior and all of that, I have found that one of the fastest ways that takes a woman off her game is when she is not feeling supported. And that can come in the way of your team, in your business, if you're a business owner. That can come in the way of your partner, your family, your friends, your colleagues, your coworkers. Everyone that is in your life is up for evaluation in this particular training. So this is your opportunity to get clear about who is supporting you for where you are right now. So think about what is the future version of yourself. What kind of support are you going to need down the road? Think about 90 days or 6 months or a year from now. And what is the kind of support that you're going to need when you go and accomplish that goal? Before I started the School of Feminine Fortune, I needed a different kind of support. And as I grew and the school was growing, I needed a different kind of support during the launching of the school. And after the school started, it was imperative for me to have people that were on their A game, that were operating at a super high level. There is nothing that is going to take me especially out faster. And I know this about myself, but I've also observed it in other women, so I'm sure that you can relate. But for me, the fastest way to have me on the floor and feeling like the world is falling apart is for me to lose support or lose a lot of support all at once. For example, the people that help me out in my home, my personal assistant especially, my cleaning people especially. Years ago, if the cleaning people were like, we can't come, it would really derail me. Now that I have a personal assistant on more of a full-time basis, it doesn't derail me as much because I know if the cleaning people aren't coming, that then the personal assistant can help in that area, and vice versa. If the personal assistant isn't available for whatever reason, that I know my house is going to be cleaned, on a weekly basis. So just thinking about where you've been with your support and where you're going with support and who is an available support, because oftentimes we want our family to support us or we want our husbands or our spouses to support us. And you need to identify if they're willing and if they're available. And if they're not, then you need to detach from that. You cannot force someone to want to support you. It's a volunteer thing. So in your family and in your friends and in your colleagues, in those kinds of circles, it's more of them coming from a place of autonomy. What are they willing to do? And you need to invite them and you need to ask them. It's a different kind of support when you've hired someone and you're paying them and you've set a level of expectation. There are tasks that they are to do. There's a checklist that needs to get done perhaps, and they're not performing and they're not doing those tasks. Then it's time for a conversation and an opportunity for them to say what's going on and choose to do things differently and better. But if they can't come back up to the energy that you're continuing to up level to, then it's not going to work. And you're going to have to make a choice as a professional woman to say, this is no longer working for me. In fact, there might be many different areas that you've hired support or you have asked for support from different people in your life. And they may have been supporting you for a certain period of time. There may be certain people that you have in your life that have offered you support up into a certain point, and then you may go through some kind of a transformation or an up level or a transformation and an up level, and you find that these people are no longer vibrating at where you're going. If you're going big places in the world, I know, and I have always known that I am going big places in the world, and not everyone is going to come along to where I'm going. It doesn't mean that everyone has to be where I am, but if it's not being of service to the woman that I am becoming and the woman that I am committed to being, then it's time for me to be honest with myself about what I'm going to do with that particular relationship, or if I'm going to let a particular team member go and it's no longer being of service to me in my business. I can't operate at the high level that I do without the support people that I have in my life. If you're just getting started in thinking about having support people, then the fastest way to get there and having those people in your life is to create a list for yourself, both personally and professionally, and look at your future self and say, what is the kind of support that I would require when I'm here? And then make a list of what kind of support that it is that you want. So when my business really took a turn for the better, I had sat down in my business notebook and I had gotten really clear about if I just had someone that could help me with content creation and deriving content from the content that I already have out there, writing articles from the videos that I do, that would be a game changer for me. And I made another list of having a marketing funnels person and another list of having some social media help or Facebook ads, whatever it is that you need in your life or in your business that's going to help you delegate and feel supported, then make a list. And you might not have the names right now of who that person is. It's okay. Because again, you're going to engage with your guidance system, your intuition, and that will be what guides you and navigates you to finding that exact right person for you for where you are in your business or where you are in your life. We were not created to go through this life without support. We have been taught by society that you can do it on your own and you can take the bull by the horns and all of these different things, and that you can take all of the credit as well. But the truth of the matter is that we were wired for connection and collaboration. So the more that you can connect and the more that you can collaborate, the more success you will have. So take a moment right now to just acknowledge yourself for being here in the School of Feminine Fortune and connecting with the other amazing people who are part of this program. The one game changer that I identified back in 2010 that was the biggest and most important and first step for investing in support is receiving private mentorship or being in a program just like this. When I started working with a private coach, my life has dramatically gone up level, up level, up level, up level, up level, and continues to do so because I continue to invest in high-level mentors that are helping to literally push me from behind and encourage me and support me in the challenges that I've gone through and still go through today. We're learning, we're human beings, our characters being shaped, and it is a lifelong journey. You don't get to a certain level of success and go, okay, I've arrived, I don't have to do any more up-leveling and I won't have any more challenges or problems in my life. If you don't have problems, then you don't have a life. Problems are a sign of life. And having problems is the exact thing that is sculpting your character so you can become a better version of yourself. So as you're up-leveling and you have challenges that may arrive, you can count on the support that you have, but know that it's okay that this challenge has arrived. You can celebrate it, in fact, because you can say, what part of my character is this going to sculpt? And when you choose to invest in having private mentorship and getting this kind of direction, it will make things so much easier. One of the things that my mentor told me over and over again as I was creating the first 8 courses for the school was, Rebecca, you are living through each and every one of the courses in the school. And I was like, crap! Are you freaking kidding me? This is because we're creating the content and this is so hard. And she said, you wake up and you eat glass for breakfast. There's another mentor, Caroline Mace, in the industry who has said you wake up and you eat glass for breakfast. And she said, my coach said, You do that because you need to live through what all of your clients are going through so that you can help to navigate them through things much easier and much faster. And me going through what I've gone through, me living through the courses, even before the creation of the courses, but then going through and reliving them on a different up-leveling plateau was quite the journey. And I continue to up-level myself, and I continue to do it consciously and unconsciously, and I continue to take the steps that are necessary, even when they seem so hard, even when it does feel like you are eating glass. And what I am here to encourage you with is that there are certain things along the journey that you won't be able to delegate, but you absolutely can enlist the support that you need that will help you to go through it with so much more ease and grace.